What is going on, everybody? Happy full moon. I'm sorry, my chair is a little squeaky. Let me get closer to this mic so you guys can hear me. But welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me get this chat up. So feel free to say hello, ask any questions, talk with me in the chat. I always love this being more interactive than me talking at you. So tonight we are going to work with this full moon in Aries energy. We're going to answer some questions. I will be sending you Reiki healing as well. And I'm so excited. I'm an Aries moon and rising. And this energy has been here. It has been hitting. Every single night this week, I've woken up either at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. And the dreams are so vivid. So if you're feeling similar, just know that you are not alone at all. So I'm going to hop into a little bit about what the energy of this moon is like. And if you've been with me live before, you do know there's a slight delay. So talk in the chat and I will respond whenever it is that I see it. So happy Aries super full moon. It is a super full moon, which means that the moon is closer to the earth, making it have a more stronger, intense impact because of its relation to the earth. And so we feel it more intensely. And of course, super full moon, as well as Aries energy, there's a lot of intensity right now, a lot of emotional intensity and sensitivity coming up. Okay. If you are feeling more vulnerable right now, yes, that makes sense. It's harder to hide your emotions right now. Yes, that makes sense too. You know what I mean? But the one thing I do want to call out is that things from March or April may be popping back up again, might be happening in your life, might be popping up into your mind. So if you want to just reflect at some point as to what was happening for you in March or April, go ahead and do so. But things from that time are definitely popping up again right now. I know in my life they are. And this is a really good time for you to move forward with things. So if there's anything that you've been wanting to do, any ideas coming to your mind, anything that you've just had a calling towards, now is the time to take action. Connect into this entrepreneurial energy of Aries and allow yourself to move forward with that idea. With the energy in general right now, there is nothing stopping you. Okay. Like it's uninhibited energy. So nothing is clashing. Like you can take the action, you can go after that thing. So you might be feeling really driven, ambitious, and optimistic right now. You may also feel a boost of confidence and find that you are willing to take greater risks to get what you want. Aries energy is a lot of I am, that energy, and you want to get what you want. So this is definitely the time to go after it. Just be mindful as you are going after what you want. How does it impact people around you? You know, is it something that will hurt somebody else? Then maybe go about it in a different way rather than just bulldozing through. And that can kind of be the other side and detrimental aspect of this Aries energy, acting with impulsivity, just like really plowing through and going after something and not really taking the time to think it a little bit through. So when you remember, definitely pause, reflect, move forward with a little bit more like grace, or like, what's the word I'm looking for? Couth, maybe, you know, just kind of finesse it a little bit more easily. So with that in mind too, other people may be very direct during this time, saying exactly how they feel in an abrupt manner. You may find yourself doing the same, but just remember to pause, because this is really a time that you or somebody else may say something or do something that you might regret in the future. So try to do your best to navigate life right now without that happening. And of course, like own up to something, Owning up is easier when you do it immediately than later on. However, you navigate your life whatever way that works best for you. But if you can just remember that people may be abrupt and volatile and vulnerable and just straightforward with you right now because of the energy, it might help your relationships a little bit. And this energy is fiery. It brings with it a boost that will help you feel motivated and energized again. If you have been feeling like lackadaisical or burnt out or just not motivated, this energy is definitely going to stir you up. So let it stir you up, let it motivate you, like really go with the flow of that energy when you are feeling it. Because as I'm saying, this is really a time for you to do what you need to do. And when I say what you need to do, that encompasses what to do to get you to where you want to go, if that makes sense. So that's about everything I'm going to share when it comes to the energy of this full moon. And now we're going to move into cleansing our energy as well as energy of the room. But before we do that, I thought it would be fun for me to pull a card. Let's see what's up with this energy. I'm going to be using the Work Your Light deck. It's one of my favorite ones. I actually did full spread last night for myself, which was a lot of fun. But let's just ask, what is this energy of the Aries full moon like for everybody? Oh, sorry, that was probably really, really, really loud. My bad, guys. So sorry. This has to be the most fitting card for the Aries full moon. It is Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Take that leap. Take that leap. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I love it. All right. If you ever have a Reiki session with me, I do pull cards during our sessions sometimes as well. So if you're ever interested in a session with me, you can always book one. All the details are in the description, but the one-on-one Reiki sessions with me are definitely a lot more personal, and they really just help you really just like get to where you need to go on a different level. Like the videos are great too, but there's something about that one-on-one type of session that can be really, really healing and cleansing. So anyway, let's clear our energy and then we will clear the energy of the room. So yes, and the energy of the room. So I'm going to start with clearing our own energy, and I'm going to use some sage. So when it comes to clearing our own energy, please make sure that you get the palms of your hands as well as the bottoms of your feet, as those are energy centers. I also like to get in front of my stomach and behind my stomach just because it helps me feel more cleansed. Like it helps me feel like I'm really disconnecting somebody's energy out of my own energy field. But as we cleanse, I'm just going to read to you something that I wrote. I cleanse my aura of any stagnant, dense energy. I ask that all energy that is not in my highest and greatest good to leave. I ask white light to surround my body, entering each of my cells, providing a miracle healing on a physical, emotional, and spiritual level. I am cleansed. I am light. I am love. I am. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Next, we're going to go to clearing the energy of our room. I'm going to stay seated so I can stay on camera. You are welcome to get up and walk around. I ask this room to be cleansed of all energy that does not serve me. I ask the space to be light, free, welcoming, safe, and comforting. I ask the space to assist on my journey tonight, allowing a miracle healing to unfold. I welcome in my team to assist me on this journey. I am supported. I am safe. I am loved. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I forgot to mention, if you want to grab tea or water or anything to get yourself comfortable, by all means, go ahead and do so. We're going to move into our questions next. And if you want a pen and paper, you can go get that, or you can like tape it out on your phone, whatever is going to feel best for you. Sorry, I'm very thirsty. I'm going to end up typing these answers on my computer. And let me just pull up some music real quick. All right, cool. So our first question, and sorry, one other thing I need to do to make this work well. All right, cool. So our first question is going to be, what emotions have you been experiencing lately? And I want you to be honest with yourself, because nobody needs to see this. Nobody needs to read it. You don't have to even reread it again. But think of the last few days this week. What emotions have you been experiencing lately? We're going to take, let's see, we are going to take like 3 minutes for this question. And if the music's too loud, you just let me know, please, in the chat. If you'd like a few more minutes of that question, let me know, but I have a feeling we're probably good to move on. And yes, anxiety, anger, some happiness, totally can relate. I think I've experienced every single emotion this week with 2 days of like actually literally bawling my eyes out. Quite a week. But the coolest thing about emotions, it's like we get to experience them and feel them in a moment and then let them go and like experience another new emotion. And sometimes it can get tiring. Like it feels like we're on this roller coaster of just emotions, or at least that's what happens for me. But at the end of the day, what a blessing it is to feel them, you know? Try to look on the positive side. I try to. Okay. Our next question is going to be, and I'm really excited about this one too. What changes and revelations have you had about yourself lately? So think it might have happened earlier this week, this past weekend, maybe not like today, but what is it that you really noticed within yourself that you have changed, you want to change, like a revelation of maybe you're not who you once like were, like you lost something and like you want to get it back, or you want to become this new thing and like you now have the desire to change into it. Like what revelations have you had about yourself? And I'm going on and on, sorry. So we're going to take we'll take 3 minutes for this question too. If you guys are done sooner than 3 minutes, let me know. But I also want to give you a moment to like just sit down and kind of think about this question a little bit. And I'll put it in the chat too. If you'd like a few more minutes with that question, let me know, but I think we're probably good. I'm so used to doing this like pre-recorded. So I normally tell you guys to pause and keep on writing. If you are watching this on a replay, by all means, pause, keep on writing. You could do that for any of these questions, but we're live. So yes, feeling super stagnant and distant from people. Yeah, ups and downs, more ups lately. I'm glad to hear that, the more ups, but yeah, the energy is intense. Um, I always find it's good to know and realize where we are and how we are feeling, because with awareness, we then can choose and move forward in different ways. When we're unaware of how we are and how we're feeling, then we don't always recognize that we are feeling away. Do you know what I mean? Like we're kind of more just reactionary. So the awareness is always helpful. So I hope this question helped bring some type of clarity to you. And so our next question is going to be, because it is a full moon, and with full moons, we celebrate. So what are you proud of and what are you celebrating? This can be something when it comes to you, it can be just in general, but let's make this one fun. Let's think about the good things, the things that have gone well, whether it be the last few months or weeks or days, whatever it is. What are you celebrating? What are you proud of? And this one, if you guys are open to it, totally throw it in the chat. I will talk about it because I want to celebrate you as well. But you can write it down on a piece of paper too. You don't have to share in the chat. You could do both. You get what I mean. Okay. We're going to take 2 minutes for this question. All right. We're going to move on to our next question in a moment. But if there's anything that you want to share that I can celebrate with you, by all means, drop it in the chat. I am so excited that you have been experiencing joy, calmness, and happiness lately. That is fantastic. Such great emotions. Yes, you can bake again. Amazing. What are you baking? Oh, that's so exciting. Woohoo! I'm excited for you. I love baking. On that note, there's such a delay. It drives me crazy. If we were just on Zoom, there'd be no delay and it would be so much better. But anyway, we're going to move on to our next question. I will definitely shout out anything in the chat as we keep on going. But our next question is going to be, what action are you feeling called to take? Cake, pies, bread, muffins, everything. Oh, that's so much fun. I'm so excited for you. Congratulations. Okay. Next question. What action are you feeling called to take? So this energy is definitely a motivating type of full moon energy. What is it sparking within you? What is it that you have that desire to go ahead and do? So we're going to take 2 minutes for this question. I feel like it's not a super, super heavy question. Yep, fruits, veggies, and nuts diet. I feel that. I definitely feel that. And that's perfect comment for this question. All right, let's take 2 minutes for this. What actions are you feeling called to take? All right, hopefully that was enough time. More alone time, walking in nature. Yes, I love it. It's been so rainy where I live, so getting outside has just not been very inviting because the rain has been quite intense. But those two things sound so lovely and such amazing actions. Purple and blue, that's so awesome. So, so fun. I hope you're loving it. I bet it looks beautiful. Oh, that's amazing. Celebrating moving forward towards financial freedom and changing back to my healthy diet. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go. Let's go, abundance, financial freedom. And as you mentioned that, I am burning my abundance candle. So for those of you who don't know, I make candles. This is one of my candles, and it has 2 hidden crystals inside of it, and there's directions on the back. I've had people buy this candle and get promotions at work, get new jobs. Things magical happen when we work with some of these candles. So yeah, I'm burning that one tonight for all of us. Yay. Thank you all for sharing. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you sharing with me. And as you're sharing with me, let me share with you too, because I want to be vulnerable and like be here with you in this too. And when I do these in person, I do share. Yes. So for me, let's see, what you guys have shared so many questions with me, answers with me. So some revelations that I've had with myself is I feel like I have lost some of my fire and I've refound my motivation. And so I am excited to start posting again more regularly on Instagram and TikTok, especially about my candle business, and really doing what I need to do to help myself get to where I want to go, like just finding the drive for that. So I've just had that revelation of like, what am I doing? I've definitely been lingering in not fully depressed, but like on the lower side the last few months, from like January until a few months ago. So I've been climbing out of it myself and definitely going through the emotions. So that's just been a really big revelation for me of like, where did my feistiness and fieriness go? Like, where's it at? So it's back. It's here. This full moon brought it back for me, which is great. And then I'm definitely just celebrating that. Oh, so many things, but I'm celebrating being on YouTube and making this a priority for me, and just being grateful for all of you who are here with me. Like, you guys really just don't know what it means and the belief and faith that it gives me for my future. And this week, I'm definitely celebrating and proud that I didn't go into a really dark and low place, as I got some news on Monday, and the old me would have just like spiraled out. And this me is taking it one day at a time and like looking on the optimistic and positive side, and just allowing motivation to fuel me and welcoming in the vulnerability and the emotion and the softness and all that stuff. So definitely proud of how I've been just in general. And then the actions I'm feeling called to take is definitely a lot of career oriented stuff, but also like posting and that type of stuff, creating content in general, creating candles, and doing a lot of markets. This October, I have a lot of markets that I will be at, but also making more time for my spiritual self and just like having fun and being playful and living life. So that's what I'm feeling called to take. So I wanted to share with you as you guys share with me. So thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate all of that, and that we get to like share together. So this is going to be our last question. And it is going to be, because we can't work with a moon without talking to the moon. So our last question is just going to be, what support would you like to receive from the full moon? And I'll say it again. I'm going to throw it in the chat, but what support would you like to receive from the full moon? So anything you need, emotional, like however the full moon could help you, however this energy could help you. Let's take 2 minutes answering this. Hopefully that will be enough time, but we'll find out together. Amazing. Then letting go of the old me and embracing the new me fully. Yes, yes, yes. Lighting the way. Yes. To help me stay in positive emotions, energy while I move forward in life. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. May the energy of the moon help with all of that and help you be supported on your journeys. And it's funny, those are actually aligned with the crystals that I brought with me today. So I have tourmaline. Ooh, I have tourmaline in carnelian with me. So these will be helpful for us to remove the old and really connect into our new confident self. And also I have some fun bracelets with me. I have sunstone, blue apatite, and amazonite. I'm butchering all of these names. I'm going to say them more perfectly in another video. But these energies will also come through tonight while I'm sending the Reiki because they are on my wrist. And fun fact, one of the things I never call out to you guys, but I wear all the time, I wear this copper ring, which is just, I can give you guys a list of all the like benefits of copper, but it is something that I feel helps amplify my Reiki in a certain way. And it does help with like EMF protection and just healing in general. But yeah, whenever you see my videos, I wear the copper ring like literally every day. I'm sorry, I just hit the microphone. Okay. We're going to move into Reiki. If you guys could tell, I'm in a much more like lighthearted, playful, we are here to have fun on this live type of mood tonight. So this isn't as polished and professional as some of the other ones have been, but I like it this way. This is just me. I like to have fun. So we're going to go into Reiki. If you've never received Reiki from me before, Reiki is the energy healing modality in which energy is sent via the hands. I'm not the one doing the healing. I'm just channeling the healing energy in through. And what happens is that the Reiki healing energy talks to your soul and it goes exactly where you need it emotionally, physically, and spiritually. It feels very different than meditation because when the Reiki energy is being sent to you, you might get tingling in your hands, feet, other places in your body. You may feel as if there's a wave of energy coming over you. You may see shapes, you may see colors, you may have emotions come up, you may have thoughts pop into your mind. You might feel as if you're traveling to different places. You may gulp really hard, your stomach might gurgle. It's different every time with every single person. Basically, though, you're always receiving what you need in that moment. So the energy is going to flow anywhere that you need it. And if there is something that you'd like the energy to help you with, you're more than welcome to ask for it. You don't have to put in the chat. You don't have to say anything to me. You could just think it in your mind. And so one thing to call out, and what's one of my favorite ways to work with Reiki, is we can use it to help heal current emotions from past events and old versions of ourselves. And we can use it to help with our future goals. So if there's something in the future that you are looking to have come to fruition, you can ask the Reiki energy to help you with this goal. And a lot of times it acts like call waiting. So it's like, let's say if you have a job interview or something like that, it's like call waiting, right? Like the Reiki energy is there for that event. If you're going to go on an airplane, if you have a doctor's appointment, like you can ask the energy to be there with you on that event. But also you can ask the energy to help you with the future goal, to help like you attract what it is that you're looking to have for that goal, if that makes sense. When I teach my Reiki workshop, so I teach Reiki level 2, 1 and 2 together, and then I teach Reiki master. When I teach the workshop, I go over all of this in a lot more detail. If anybody is interested in a workshop, let me know. I'm thinking about putting one on the schedule for November, which I think might be fun. I do them on Zoom. But anyway, Reiki energy, with receiving it tonight, you could do this staying seated or laying down. And if you get chilly, definitely grab a blanket. I think that's pretty much my spiel. So go ahead and get comfortable. I'm going to start playing some music. You can start unwinding, listening to this music, getting yourself into the present moment. And when we're done, I'm just going to do this. You'll hear the music go off. You'll hear this, and then you'll hear my voice. If you do fall asleep, don't worry, totally cool. This video will end. You'll be where you are, and you'll wake up eventually. So just get as comfortable as possible. You can slowly start to come back to the moment, becoming aware of your body, gently wiggling your fingers and toes, maybe taking a quick stretch, and just taking your time. Whenever you feel ready, you can slowly open your eyes and fully come back to the room. Because I just sent you Reiki energy, I do ask that you drink some water, as this will help with the energy that you received, the healing that you received, realigning your energy, your chakras, etc. So please drink some water. And that's going to be, my chair is so squeaky. I'm so sorry. That's going to be everything that I have when it comes to answering these questions and working with the moon tonight. If you do ever want to book a Reiki session with me to take your healing a step further, you can book a 30-minute session or a 60-minute session with me online. And oh yeah, you're so welcome, Brandy. I'm so glad that you caught it. I did a post in my community tab giving you guys a discount. I think it's 15% to save on a Reiki session. Words. I'm sorry. You can save 15% on a Reiki session with me. The code is in that post. I feel like it's dreams might be the code word. But if you shoot me an email or message me or something like, hey, like I love your YouTube channel, I'm interested in booking a Reiki session with you. What's the discount code? Like, I'll send it to you. So if you are interested, like I said, I do 30-minute and 60-minute sessions on Zoom. So yeah, I'm available if y'all need it, but I'm so glad that you guys were here. And thank you so much for those of you who joined me live. And I will say it time and time and time again and again and again. Thank you to every single person who watches these videos and subscribes and leaves comments. And like, I'm forever grateful. You have no idea. And hopefully I keep putting out videos that you still like. But if there are any topics that you would like me to make a video on, let me know. And I will 100% make you a video on that topic. I say 100%. I will. So yes. And if you have any questions for me, I'm totally here to answer questions while I'm here on live. And I'm like taking my time because I'm waiting for this lag time. So all right, cool. I don't think there's too many questions. So if there are any though, feel free to comment them and I will definitely answer you back. But thank you to everybody who joined me tonight on live. And thanks to anybody who watches it on the replay. Also, because what I'm learning is you guys will not know anything that I do or make unless if I tell you. So hence why in this video, I'm telling you so many things. The moon phase t-shirt, this is one of mine. So if you're interested in getting a shirt with the moon phases on it, I screen print them myself. So they are on my website. And yes, that's it. That's all I got. Happy full moon. I hope you are enjoying this energy and hopefully where you are, it's not raining and you're able to get outside and bask in the beauty of the moon. And I will see you guys tomorrow for another video. But thank you again and have a good night. Bye.